what skills do you think are essential to become a virtual assistant? And also, what kind of mindset do you need to have?
So skills, one, patience. Oh, patience. Because one, if you're like getting onto a site like Upwork, you don't get jobs immediately. And that's one misconception that people have with working online versus working in person, is that online, I can easily get a job. I just need to send my CV and I'll get it. So that doesn't happen. It took me about 3 months, I think, to get my first job. And my first paying job was, I think I was paid peanuts. I was paid like $5 for transcribing an hour of a podcast. And to transcribe an hour of a podcast, it takes me about, because for every 10 minutes, it takes me about 1 hour to transcribe 10 minutes. So that's 6 hours of your time just seated listening, transcribing, and I was paid $5. And so it takes a lot of patience to then slowly start raising your rates, slowly get the jobs that actually start paying your bills. And then also just patience with the clients. You may find clients who are frustrated and they don't know why they're frustrated, and just learning how to work with them. If you have patience, that will be very helpful for you. Two, you need to be confident in who you are, especially people in the West, people in Europe. They don't, if they see that you're someone who's like, oh, I maybe be able to do it. I think I'm good, but I'm not too sure. No. They want someone who's confident, who will tell them, yes, I can be able to handle that. Yes, I'll be able to do this in a very short time. So yes, definitely you need to be confident in who you are. And then timekeeping, you need to be very cautious and careful about the timekeeping, because even just if it's like a Zoom meeting or a Google Meet, if you even attend it 5 minutes later, the clients can just sack you based on that. So you need to always keep time. Communication is important. If you're not able to hand something in, communicate and say, sorry, I don't have this, and sorry, I'm not able to hand this in. And the client understands, all sorts of things happen. You could have fallen ill, and they know in Africa we have the issue with electricity or Wi-Fi not being there. And so they understand, but they always want you to communicate. If you don't communicate, it messes up the relationship, then you get horrible reviews, and it just spirals the way down. You need to have an open mind, always be willing to learn, always be willing to step in to do extra things. And even if your client tells you, do this and this in particular, you can then ask them, okay, can I probably figure out how your company works? Let me give a perfect example so that I explain what that means. So like I have a client who just needs me to look at the emails and schedule meetings, and that's about it. So I really wasn't attending their monthly meetings or their weekly meetings. But you see, that wasn't helping me understand, who is this company? What are they? So I'm seeing all these things being discussed in the emails. What are these? I don't even know what these things are that I'm scheduling. And so I mentioned to the client, can I please be attending some of your weekly meetings, even if it's just 15 minutes, for me to get a bigger picture of what this company is. And just because of my interest, they then bumped up my rate and bumped up now even the tasks that I could do. So if you're flexible, have an open mind, that would be perfect for you in this market.